Hello, it's little Audrienne here. Excuse the hair and the dishwasher and the child. Lots of things today. Anyways, day 79 of what's in my V-Box. So we have another no V-Box day because it's just about eating better, and basically I've got to go to work later. I'm not lugging a big V-Box into a place where you're not supposed to take food of much. So anyways, we've had Milo oats for breakfast. Now, my key and purpose and aim at the moment, I'm going to explain this, sorry if it drags on a bit, but because I am trying to get from 80 kilos down to about 60 in the next couple of years, it won't be a miracle fix in the next 3-6 months, but I've lost about, say half a kilo so far. I may put it back on, but who knows. So I'm starting, and the thing is I'm going to stay consistent. I'm going to try and be on the right track, focused, and I do lots of exercise. So that's my main keys at the moment. Yes, it pisses me off, but oh well. So the main aim here and the focus is buying better stuff, eating better, because at the moment I have some goals that I'm focusing on. I know I need to change some of my situations ASAP. It's not going to happen urgently. It may. If it did, that'd be a miracle. But I know that I've been a robot to certain things in my life for quite some time, and I need to just get out of some of the places that I'm working at. I will admit that. So we are not fully. We have a goal in mind, okay, of the type of work I want to do. I can only speak for myself. So I have a goal in mind of what I want to do, and I'm looking for it. And also I have a goal in mind of the amount of money I want to save. So basically we either get to or above, probably above, the amount of money minimum that I want saved in my bank account. And then I can look at ditching one thing that I'm doing. So at the moment, if you don't know, or I haven't explained, I don't work properly. Not due to me, but due to circumstances, my son, and just luck out there and everything. I've tried looking for school hour jobs and stuff like that. Didn't exist, and now I've got the opportunity to make something happen, so we're going to attempt to. Yes, so with that being said, and why I'm saying this in the what I eat in the day, because it's all about what I eat is how I present myself and how I feel and stuff like that. So we are going to be condensing down 4 casual jobs to 2 casual jobs and maybe 1 part-time job. Because, and you go, oh my God, that is huge. But to be honest, if I present myself correctly, feel good and eat good, then I'm going to do well at this, because my casual jobs, and yeah, some of them are casual enough to go once every 3 to 6 weeks or something like that, you know what I mean? And one hasn't even given me one of my casual jobs that I'm ditching hasn't even given me one shift since I've started. So that's kind of a sign goodbye in 3 months. So it's like, well, okay. Anyways, so let's think good. So we deleted social media to feel good. Now we're changing the eating. So back to the V-Box. So we don't have a V-Box today because I'm going to work. So we're going to use up some of this French onion dip with some carrots. That's the first thing. I'm going to take some crackers with me, just some plain rice crackers. If you just bear with me for 3 seconds. I just use these ones at the moment. So I'm going to take some of these original ones, Coles brand, because I got them free in a pantry thing. Yep, so I'll take a roll or so of those to have in the car while I'm going. And then, before I leave, I will have one of these as well with my soup. I was going to say soup because it's French onion dip, and the carrots. I will have a shake. Then what I will look at doing, my son's just going in the fridge, sorry, is I will heat up this meal. I've got defrosting now, a Youfoodz meal. I got a heap of these from my friend at a discounted rate, so that was beautiful. I paid her for them because she bought them for somebody and they didn't want them. Anyway, lovely of her. But I do buy these when they're under $5 markdown. So $4 or $5 something at the most, less than half price, and stack them in the freezer. So we've got Japanese teriyaki chicken with rice and broccoli today. Awesome. That is delicious, and it's only 422 calories, and I like the taste of them, and they're great. So I've decided now, I'm only going to really buy, I like this brand, BSC, for their protein, and that's just my choice, but and the pricing's reasonable, and I like Youfoodz and My Muscle Chef for the main meals. So we're going to stick to them, unless I get some of those free ones, which are called, I think, Fair Share meals from food pantries, which you can't go wrong with free meals. So I am going to look at just doing that. So the shake in an hour or two, and then the onion dip and whatever. And my son, I'll just give him some. He doesn't eat the same as me, so he will not be having a shake. He'll just be having some other snacky food. I'll see what's in there. He can have whatever he wants because he's only 8. But to note, I do feed him good food. So he will be having fruit and vegetables along with bad stuff. Okay? And then, as I've got to drop him off, I will take that meal. I'll put it in the microwave while I'm getting ready. I will defrost it, and then I will have it in my car. Yes, I'll have it in my car while I travel to work, and it can be cooling down, and then when I get to work, I can have it for my lunch. Dinner, I have not decided as yet, because I'm in a hospitality job, and I do not know I do know what there is to offer, and it's not exactly the best food, but I'm trying to have this meal around 12 o'clock, say, because I start at 1:45, to keep me going for several hours. I finish at 7 o'clock at night, so I'm being cautious of that. The supermarkets will be closed once I finish, so I can't run in there and grab something. So I'm just assessing what I do. I may stop somewhere on the way and buy a yogurt pouch to take with me. I will just see. Or we might buy a yogurt pouch and have that later. I'm just trying to find something to balance, it out. Or maybe take an apple with me. I think I've got an apple in there. So those are sort of things that I'm doing. So that's day 79 of what's in my B box. Just keep in mind that and this is only my tips, don't buy shit. Because if you buy something like this, for example, that was at a food bank for $4.99. Brilliant. Chocolate flavour. But if you buy that for $20 or whatever, and it's better for you, you're going to be like horrendously or upset, which I would be if you throw it out and throw it in the bin and said, I don't want to eat that, and ate crap. Because I know the other day I had a small chocolate bar because I wanted chocolate and I hadn't had it in a while. And you know what? I felt disgusting after. I really, really did, because I was trying to get off the bad stuff. So if I have one of those, which is still a chocolate flavour, and I spent more money on it, I'm going to use it wisely, and feel better. So we will be doing that. That's what I'll be doing. Anyways, my son is going into the fridge. I need to go and get him out. He got out. So, based on what I've just told you, common sense. So, if you have a situation, which at the moment I do, and you're trying to change, and you want to lose weight, and you want to just feel good mentally and physically and present yourself right, because today when I go to work, this is one of the 4 jobs that I have that I want to present myself to correctly. And I know the ones I want to present myself to correctly, and this is one of them. So I have to go in 110% ready and good. And if I'm feeding myself good fuel, I'll present myself better. If I'm feeding myself shit, I'll present myself shit. Okay? And if I'm trying to do that and I want to present myself shit, then you know what? No point in going to that situation. Pretty much, in a nutshell. So there's no point in me going to... I know the 2 workplaces I don't want to be at, and one of them I still get invited to. And if I eat shit before I go there, I present myself shit because I'm scared of them. Well, I'm not scared of them. I'm just disappointed, frustrated, whatever. My brain's talking, different emotions, and it's not positive emotions. So There you go. You have your answer. So we'll continue on the right track here. Do good and smash it, and I will chat to you all soon. Bye.